My name's Kate Owen. I'm currently managing the Gatsby Good Career Benchmark pilot in Rhondda Cynon Taf for Wales. And one of the biggest, if not the biggest challenge that we face in our schools is motivating our pupils to achieve what they are capable of. The Gatsby Good Career Benchmarks are a game changer. They give pupils the focus that they need to move forward with the work they're doing in their lessons. Quite simply, the Gatsby Benchmarks give pupils a real purpose to their learning.
The Gatsby Benchmarks are aspirational and they're not easy to achieve. By doing the audit and by regular planning meetings, we've been able to check our progress and see where we need to be. One of the benefits of being part of the Gatsby programme is we've been able to refine and personalise our careers activities to suit our pupils. Last year's Careers Week was a huge success, and this year we're managing to incorporate some work experience into that to give our pupils a real-life experience of industries that they're interested in working in. We've always had a strong careers programme in school, but being part of the Gatsby Benchmarks has meant that we've been able to extend this to each and every child and provide them with a number of valuable careers experiences and employer encounters.
The Rhondda Cynon Taf Education, Employment and Training team work with schools to develop pupils and parents' understanding of the labour markets in the community and in Wales. With this information, pupils and families can plan future career paths. The Gatsby Benchmarks have helped schools identify this as a priority and have enabled us to plan and work collaboratively with all 22 of the secondary schools in the RCT Gatsby pilot.
Our Gatsby benchmarks are directly linked throughout the curriculum. Some great examples of this is our Welsh Baccalaureate, where we work in partnerships with outside businesses, one of them being a Cardiff Museum of Wales, where our pupils have to pitch an idea to design something and then pitch it to Cardiff, Wales, and it really gets them to think about those careers outside of the classroom, but also it brings back that relevance back into the classroom, so they know that learning is linked to future careers.
Careers Wales also work with those young people who are educated other than at school and can differentiate our support to best meet their needs. As well as offering impartial advice and guidance, we can provide the practical support they need to help them move into further learning or to get a job.
They gave you a robot and a computer. Computer had a software where you could put in inputs and code to make the robot do stuff. So if you want to go forwards, you'd have to put in the computer, you have to go forwards. It was very, very interesting, and I think it boosted my confidence because it showed that as much as it seems hard, it's quite easy when you get into it.
One of the projects that we also run is the Gravity Racer, and that is literally done through throughout the whole school, from year 7 all the way through to year 11, where we engage our pupils. Some of them are most vulnerable, but it's really about raising those aspirations for our pupils.
Hi, I'm Nicola Richings. I teach science at Ysgol Nant Gwyn. It's very important to link the curriculum to employers due to the fact that the GCSEs today that the children are facing are linked heavily to application of knowledge, so their ability to take their subject knowledge and be able to apply that to a real life scenario is extremely important. So what we try to do here at Ysgol Nant Gwyn is link that in the lessons by using external providers, using people that we know that we can call upon to come into lessons, link it to our curriculum so that when they go into the exams and they're working independently, they have already looked at and established that skill set.
The Gatsby Benchmarks have emphasised for us as an all-through school that our careers education provision needs to be specific to the needs of each and every child and for each and every child. Our updated schemes of learning identify the why in learning, explicitly linking pupils' learning with careers in our curriculum throughout the school. All pupils will have at least 3 memorable and meaningful encounters with employers, and we've seen firsthand how these interactions can really motivate our pupils.
So in PSE before, this man came in and he came from quite a poor background, and then he told us about his experiences in wanting to achieve better than anyone else. He wanted to set up his own business, he wanted to go and he wanted to make money more than people believed he could, and he kept getting knocked down, but his failures kind of inspired him more, I guess. And it was really inspiring because it just made us all believe that anything's possible.
In year 10, which is this year, we all attended a careers fair in the Motorpoint Arena, which was a really big event, and there were loads of people from different schools. We got to meet all different employers and learn what they wanted in an employee, and there were so many job opportunities that we could look at, and it really helped me to decide what I wanted to do when I get older.
The Gatsby benchmark requires schools to ensure that all pupils have an experience in the workplace by the age of 16 and again by the age of 18. Rhondda Cynon Taf schools have access to a database of over 700 employers who have been health and safety checked and have agreed to support schools in placing their pupils for work experience. Pupils from Rhondda Cynon Taf have an opportunity to participate in a wide range of placements that include Aston Martin, Renishaw, the Royal Mint and many other interesting business and employers.
Through my work experience in the Royal Glam Hospital, I was also able to meet professionals that can tell you about a wide variety of roles you have as a doctor and then how you can get into those roles through different routes. And they also provide you with knowledge that in an interview scenario, you're able to have the one-up on your competitors by knowing that little bit more knowledge.
I completed my work experience in the Royal Glamorgan Hospital in the pathology lab, where I had the opportunity to shadow and observe professional biomedical scientists and pathologists. I think that overall my work experience has really inspired me to become a biomedical scientist and someone that can help diagnose illnesses in the future.
Credu fe fod yn hynod o bwysig bod myfyrwyr yn cael y cyfle i ymchwilio mewn i nifer o opsiynau gwahanol yn ystod eu llwybr gyrfaoedd. Mae'r meignodau Gatsby yn pwysleisio'r angen i fyfyrwyr i gael mynediad ysgolion a cholegau o 16, boed hyn y chweched dosbarth neu'n ysgolion hŷn. Rhaid hefyd gofio am gyfleoedd mewn byd gwaith a phrentisiadau a sicrhau bod y wybodaeth o ddefnydd ac yn gyfredol.
Helo, Sean ydw i. Trwy sesiynau yn yr ysgol, rydw i wedi darganfod fod prifysgol ddim yn dyfodol i mi. Nad ydw i chwaith eisiau mynd yn syth mewn i gwaith. Felly, rydw i'n bwriadu dilyn prentisiaeth uwch trwy Network 75 yn y maes arolygu meintiau. Mae'r cynllun yn galluogi mi i ennill gradd a cael profiad ymarferol yn y maes.
Dwi wedi cael llawer o cyfleoedd trwy'r gwersi gyrfaoedd a pobl yn dod i'r ysgol. Enghraifft o hyn oedd nath Stephen Parry o'r hwbseren dod fewn a cynnig llefydd ar y hwbseren, felly o'r hwbseren wedyn nes i cael siawns a nes i fod yn llwyddiannus o cael lle ar cwrs yn Rhydychen ac o'n i fyna'n wythnos yn astudio un o fy hoff pynciau sef pharmacoleg a dwi'n bwriadu astudio hyn yn y prifysgol yn dyfodol.
Careers Advisors provide tailored support for all young people in Key Stage 4 to help them make informed decisions about their future. This may include group sessions, face-to-face interviews and employer engagement, as well as digital support, keeping in touch by text, phone or email. We work closely with schools, as well as providing training for school staff on a range of careers-related topics.
On behalf of Welsh Government, Careers Wales delivers a national all-age bilingual careers information, advice and guidance service. Part of our remit is to work with teaching colleagues in schools in an attempt to continuously improve standards of careers education programmes. We do this through consultancy and through a range of training sessions, and as part of the Gatsby Benchmark pilot, we are currently delivering the Level 6 certificate in careers leadership to a group of careers leaders in RCT. We also work with schools on the Careers Wales Mark, which is a curriculum development tool that requires schools to audit their programmes against the Careers and World of Work framework. We are currently working with 6 schools in RCT on the mark, as well as many others across Wales, which directly supports the achievement of the benchmarks and helps schools to manage a stable careers programme.
Careers Wales has a team of business engagement advisors, and our role is to link schools with employers in order to inspire, motivate and inform young people about their career opportunities. We facilitate a range of employer-related activities, including large-scale careers fairs and webinars, but we also work with individual schools to deliver employer presentations, visits to employer premises, mock interviews and other work-related sessions. We have a national database of employers who've said that they are happy to support schools called the Education Business Exchange, and teachers in Rhondda Cynon Taf schools are able to search this database and make requests to us to source employers for individual activities.
The Gatsby benchmarks act as a magnet for all of the excellent careers work that's already going on in schools. It draws together this excellent practice and allows schools to audit to make sure that each and every child expects and receives this excellent provision.